Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Dollies and welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. In the last episode, we made a whole bunch of magical stuff. Just trying to get through some quests and all that fun stuff. I do have some treasure to open, so let's go ahead and do that. Got some ender pearls, got a potion, golden apple, nothing fabulous, but nothing bad either. Let's put some of this stuff away. So I was killing some mobs. I got mob stuff in here. Nothing super important. So I guess the plan for today is to try to finally get ore automation up and running. We've been struggling the past couple of trying to do this. Basically, let's put the strong box over here. I have miscellaneous like building stuff in there. But yeah, so basically, we've been running out of redstone lately. I want to get power generation and some power supply up and running as we get the ore automation going. So it's just a combination of I want to do a lot of different things all at once. But I'm currently sifting more dust. We'll get to that in a moment. But first of all, let's take a look. We have a... Oh, I was killing stuff. I was like, I have quest rewards. I'm not going to worry about those right now. We'll get those later. So I was working last time in the power grid. We were trying to get stuff done. That unlocks the quest somewhere else. Ooh, interesting. Anyways, we need to get some power storage. And what we need to do is make a leadstone energy frame. And I have the supplies right here. So let's go ahead and make this guy. So it was just a block of redstone in the center. Some lead and glass. Nothing too difficult. And that's all we had to do. And we're going to get a leadstone energy cell for that. That's full. That's nice. And then if we want to get water power or biofuel, it's also going to give us some compression dynamos, reward bag. Nothing really interesting that I want to do right there. I do like the solar panel. The solar panel too is probably going to be our primary source of power for right now. But we'll expand soon enough. So let's look at the uses of this. We can make solar panel 3. That could be a thing, or we could go ahead and just make it an energy cell, and then you can upgrade those with just a little bit of Envar. Let's do that. We're gonna need a piece of electrum and 3 copper, I do believe, plus 2 redstone. I said 2. I have a little bit of extra redstone, so we shouldn't run out today. But just this, and that. Cool. And then we want to get basically a block of Envar. Now the question I have is if I upgrade both of these, because I would like to upgrade both of them, is this one still going to have the power? It is. Okay, that's all that matters. So we have 2 of these guys. We'll place those wherever we're going to get power, and then we'll expand a little bit more later for just power generation. So I guess let's go ahead and start looking at getting all of the ore processing set up. We have our power. Let's actually put that right in here. And you know, we're gonna drain this guy, so let's put him like so. Back input, increase it to max, and I just want to get all of this RF. And we'll continue sifting. Ooh, we have enough platinum. We're gonna also do that quest real quick, actually. Shouldn't be too difficult. So we also need to get the power out of this guy. You know what, let's just do it like this. And back input. It already has all the power. Alright, so crescent hammer is what you want to use to pick up machines. Except for the generators don't matter. I don't believe those get picked up by the crescent hammer, but put all that in there for right now. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to pick up this stuff. So we will have cobblestone generation right in this area. So this is going to be the fun part. I'm going to put basically all of my stuff in here because I don't want to lose it. And what we're going to do is we're going to take some cobblestone. Cobblestone is renewable, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's go grab some water. And we need to go below our platform just a little bit, which is always fun. So real quick, I just want to break this. We'll put that there. And I have some armor on. Yeah, I should probably take this off. I have replacements for the helmet and the boots. I don't care as much about those, so let's just come right underneath here. And we'll do something like that. That should be enough to get me started. It's terrifying, but it's not that difficult. So we'll get the bucket, and I definitely need pick. So that'll be good for right now. Let's grab the water, put this here, and I believe, yep, right there. Alright, so we have a second floor. Keep the water bucket on me for right now. Stone hammers can actually stay in there for right now. Same with the builder's one. I don't need all this stuff on me, so I'm just gonna keep this stuff right here for right now. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna break this. The darkness. And let's put water here. So there's water underneath that block. We're gonna put lava here and then cover it up. Or do we want to do... I think we want to do something slightly different. So what if we put... can I put a block there? Yes, I can. Alright, so we'll light that up. And what we'll do is we'll put the lava right there. So let's come over here. We'll grab our lava out of, or we'll plug up the water. Let me grab this stuff. We're gonna break that, grab the lava, and we'll come back for the barrel. And the lava will just go right here. We can't walk on it, it's perfectly safe. And then we can do a transfer node. And if I put this in there, it'll fill up this cache, which isn't really anything I want to do, but actually let's take it. Let's pick this guy up. And you know what, I don't like that there's no block right there, so let's do that. Let's break the fences. And we'll do something like so. And then I want another block right here. We'll put a cache there, and then the barrel will go here. So let's grab our dolly. We made this last time. This is gonna help get all of the stuff in the barrel over to where we want it. So we just pick it up. It's going to give us slowness, which is fine. It's not that bad. We have speed boost from our armor. I believe the boots are giving us speed boost. So we can do that, and then we can start piping directly off of this guy. So we'll do that. Let's pick up the solar panel. Actually, pick up both of them. This one still has its charge. So let's see, we'll pick up all of this stuff and put it in here for right now. Something I didn't actually look to see how to make, and it's going to be important that I do. We'll look at in a second. There's an item that we're going to need that I forgot to look. So anyways, let's move this. Make sure nothing is too dark. Does F7? Okay, F7 is on. So what we're going to want to do is I've decided we're going to do 3 automatic hammers. So let's take the speed boost and the fortune boost out of all these. We can make more of those later, but we're going to want 2 more automatic hammers, and this is probably the most expensive thing. So if we look at the recipe for the automatic hammer, it's a bunch of iron. So 6 blocks plus another block or 2 might not even be enough. So there's the 2 anvils, and we need 2 pressure plates. Yeah, we're gonna be out of iron. I do have a little bit more that I could cook up, but not much while we're waiting. So we need 2 pressure plates and then 2 pistons. We'll put this in here. As we get more stuff, then we do have a little bit more iron if we need it, but definitely expensive to make these. But it is just iron and nickel, really. So there's 2 pistons. So we just need 12 N-bar. So that much. And we should be able to make the next 2 automatic hammers. Cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to have an automatic hammer here. Actually, we need them here. I'm going to break the stone generator. Don't really plan on using that. Let's put this stuff in there. And we'll do the servos later. So this is going to be for cobblestone. And then it's going to give us gravel and sand. So we'll need something like this. That's not the best of ways to do this, so let's do this. Now, this is messy, but it's compact relatively. We're gonna need more leadstone flux ducts, so let's get some lead. Let's get a decent amount of redstone, and I believe it's like this. And then some glass. Yes. So we have some more leadstone flux ducts. We could upgrade these. If we look at the usage, 3 more redstone will make hardened. We'll probably upgrade them later though. For right now, we don't need to. So let's do this. This guy needs to be picked up and placed right here. So the idea is we are going to be let's see, we can go ahead and put, I need my servos, and we need some filters. I actually need more filters. So we're gonna have a servo here, and then we're gonna have 3 servos here, extracting everything basically. This one I'm going to go ahead and say let's make it activatable. We're going to put a lever on it just to make it so that we can turn it on and off. Requires redstone, empty blacklist. That's fine. This will ignore, this will ignore, and this will ignore. Now I don't believe, no, we need to get better of these. Except for the last one. We just need 2 of these to be better. So if we look at the usage of these, we need hardened glass. Because we need round robin. That is... how do we do round robin? There's gotta be a way to do round robin. Let's see, round robin upgrade. Because otherwise, because what I want to happen is I want this guy to produce the gravel and give some here and then also put some down here. Let's see, we can actually pick up all this stuff. I don't believe, let's see, servos, pneumatic servos. What is this used for? So, blacklist metadata, or dictionary, extracts from single slot, multiple slots, internal redstone control. Yeah, they all have internal redstone control, but none of them have the whole round robin feature. Now, is there an item duct that is that? I know that there's an item duct that is the vacuum item duct. We're going to utilize these, not vacuum, dense item ducts. We're going to utilize these here in a little bit. But we'll see what we can get. Basically, we just have to put some pulverized lead or silver. We can get that pretty easily to get the vacuum or the dense. So let me think. We're gonna need more of the automatic hammers eventually. The reason I'm using these, by the way, is they're cheap, power-wise. They only require 6 RF per tick. I can produce a lot more than that right now, but not much more. Whereas pulverizers, so if we look at sand, for example, pulverizers require 3200 RF per operation. And I think that's a little bit more expensive. They'll use a lot more power, but that's fine. I think if we pump cobblestone to this guy and then extract it, can we use... we have those retrievers. I wonder what they have on them. Let's see. Hardened flue ducts. Don't need that. There is, right there they are. So retrievers, they extract. This might work. We'll see. We'll see what we can get. So if I put a retriever on this and tell it to whitelist gravel, so we're gonna want a piece of gravel, and my hammer's over here. So let's see. I don't think this will work how I want it to, and it will try to get like 4 always active. So if I put just some cobblestone in here, we'll see what happens. So let's go ahead and be a little bit prepared. Let's get some more gravel so we can turn it into sand, and then we can turn one of the sands into dust. But yeah, we do need to connect these. So if I turn this off, it's going to extract the gravel. This needs a filter, whitelisting gravel, because this is sand and dust. So gravel is going in there. I wonder. Let's get a piece of lead. I do have a lot of lead. Actually, I want a piece of lead and I want a piece of silver. Unfortunately, I don't have much silver, so we need to be careful about how much silver we use. But let's put both of these in here, and we're going to grind them both up to make both a vacuum and a dense item duct. We're going to use the dense later. I know that one for sure. But the vacuum might also come in handy. So vacuum item duct and a dense item duct. So if we put a vacuum, I wonder if it's going to try... I don't know what it's going to do. That's the only thing. I don't know if it's going to try to like pull. So it's going to try to pull whatever items it can over here. Let's give this a bunch of speed upgrades. And we'll see if any gravel goes here. It does. And now let's see if some gravel goes here. So I'm just gonna let that set for a moment. I'm gonna finish this, because if that works, so it's only gonna pull stuff there, isn't it? Alternatively, what we could do is we could put how to do this. We could put a filter on there and bring this out so that they're equal distance. I think that'll work. So if we do, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's trying to go in there, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. That doesn't matter, but if we do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, so if we do something like this, it should equidistance them. I'll need to get some more filters. Those aren't too bad to make, but let's just use one right now. And we will whitelist gravel. So we should see gravel going into both of these. There's 8 in there. No, it's still closer to go here, isn't it? Oh well, I think what I'll do, just for ease, we'll need to get, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do something like this, and we'll turn this on, and what I will do is I can either manually fill them, or if this can get backlogged, then that would be good enough. to kind of fix the problem for now, until I can figure out a better way or make more automatic hammers. That is kind of the key. We're probably gonna because once we get enough power, then I'm gonna want to switch to pulverizers because they're better. But I could definitely do a hammer. I'm going to do hammers for the outputs. So let's go ahead and set up the rest of this. So here's the output. This is going to go to a chest. Actually, we can do something like this. Wrong one. So we'll do something like this. We'll turn this off. I'm going to need more servos. That's fine. I'm going to need another... I'm going to need another of these guys as well. If we put the speed upgrades on the cobblestone, I think that'll be the best. But anyways, this is going to lead to our auto packager, which requires that we have a chest. So let's grab a chest. Let's grab just a bunch of wood. So we need a chest. We actually need 2. And I don't want everything going into the auto packager. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this like so. And how do I want this? So in order to have, let's move this down 1. And let's pick these guys up for right now. So in order to have the auto packager do what we need it to, 2x2 only is what I want. So the auto packager will, I believe, if we put, let's give it a little bit of power and see. Let's see right there, output. So it has a little bit of power. Should be enough. It does not take too much to do any operations. Let's get 4 iron. So if we put this in there, it takes it a minute, but it made iron ore dust, because this recipe is a 2x2. That is what I want to see. It used to be, I don't know if it still is with this mod, because this mod just adds this block more or less. It used to be that it had to be left to right. I don't know if that's still the case, but either way. So what we want is, I want to have our drawer controller. We're gonna have this right over here-ish, and we're gonna want another automatic hammer. So you know what, I'm trying to think what's gonna be the best way. I probably shouldn't have made those other 2 automatic hammers. I don't know if these guys are used for anything. Let's just break this. Let's see, does it have any uses? No. So I just wasted a bunch of materials. That's fine. We're gonna want a pulverizer, I think, is gonna be better. So we need an automatic hammer down here, and we want to have it kind of right here, but that's not gonna work, is it? We'll make it work. We'll make it work. So let's put our leadstone flux ducts down, and we'll do power somewhere in between all this stuff. So basically, I'm going to want to have item ducts going to this guy. And right here, and I think right here, we're going to want dense and vacuum. So unfortunately, I don't have, I need literally one more. Can I salvage it somewhere? Yes, I can. So if we do something like this, it's not the most elegant of looks, but basically what's going to happen is this stuff is going to try to pull out of here, and it's going to go along, and this is the shortest path to this inventory. The dense item duct makes this infinitely long, infinitely far away. So it's going to want to go towards this. So this is the vacuum. And I actually don't want that there. I want it here. So it's actually going to see that vacuum first. And it's going to go, I want to go here. Because this is the shortest distance. The vacuum makes the distance infinitely short. It's the first priority for any of the items. So it's going to try to go into the drawer controller first. The drawer controller is going to be set up to basically all the drawers that I'm going to be making. And we're going to have, you know, flint and all that. And we're going to have all of the ores all lined up with the drawer controller, and they're all going to be locked. So it's going to try to go there first. But if it can't go into any of the inventories, if there's no inventory for it, it's going to say, all right, then we can't. Oh, this is where it gets challenging, because I think I need another dense. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Because the next place it's going to want to go is here. So I could just make this an item dock, and everything's gonna try to go there first, and then it will go there. So I think that'll be best. Can I make this back to normal? Can I just craft it? Nope. I have a dense item duct, so we need lead and tin, I believe. Yes. Alright, so I didn't need the dense. That's fine. That should work. And then we're going to have a servo here. And again, when an item exits out of this, the compressed items, they're going to look here, see if they can fit there. If they can't, they're going to go in here. And then this is going to go back here. Okay, so that works. Now we just need some more servos. We need a couple more filters, and then we need to make a pulverizer. So let's go ahead and make the pulverizer first, and then we'll get into the stuff. So I already have a machine frame. These are actually really simple, just some iron and tin. The only hard part about it is the tin does need to be a gear. So let's get a bunch of tin cooking up. We'll switch this out and get the gear. And we can use all of our iron to make it, but we're going to want to make some pulverizers. So pulverizer. We need flint, we need copper gears as well. We need 2 copper gears, so that's 4 copper. We're going to have to wait for this to be done. And now we can probably go. So we'll make more machine frames. I will let this all run, and I will eventually replace those these guys with machines. But what we're gonna want to do is set up a bunch of these guys. And let's do 3 tall. And we'll want to look through all the stuff and make sure that there's nothing that's going to cause problems. So basically anything I also have these half oak drawers we're going to use for things that are a little bit more rare. Things like ancient spores, which you don't get too much of, and I think sulfur we get. We'll look at, see, recipe for this. We look at all the sieve recipes. Platinum is so rare. Blaze powder could be emeralds and diamonds. There's 2 chances of them. There's 2 different, so emerald, diamonds, the ancient spores, and what else? Amber. So basically I'm just going to fill in stuff like this. Some things are a little bit more common, so they're going to go in here. And the ores we're going to do a little bit more work with. So those aren't going to need so much space, but I'll probably do a full one for them as well. And I just need to make more drawers. So what does the pulverizer also take? Redstone and gold. And flint. And a piston. So do I have plenty of wood? So let's grab 2 flint. We need 2 redstone. No, 3 redstone. Correction. So we need the piston. Let's just shift click. Be easier. And there is our pulverizer. So we'll get this guy set up. I'm going to set him up like so. I want input from there, output all out the back. And I do believe this has automatic extraction, so I don't need this. So this is going to extract everything. Sand will go in there, gravel, and then we can put sand there. Yeah, as I go, I'm going to replace more stuff. So we need 1 more filter and 1 more servo. So let's go ahead and make those. I do believe the servo and the filters are very similar. Just Invar, iron, glass, and redstone. And I believe it's... I don't think it's redstone. I believe it's paper. Yeah. So we only need 1 redstone. I want 2 Invar, 2 iron, 4 iron nuggets. We're going to need some more glass. And we should be able to set all of this up. So I'm going to let it run for the most part. And then as we need, I'll probably manually fill some of it just to get it going a little bit. But for the most part, we should be good to go. Let's go ahead and do this. There's the servos, filters. Cool. That should be enough. I don't need the retrievers. I really don't know what those are going to be good for, but we will eventually replace all this stuff with more like different things. So this needs sand. This is going to take gravel. Those are all filled. We need a servo there. These can all be enabled. Right now everything's going to try to go in there, but there's no 2x2 recipes that I'm aware of. I need 1 more, literally 1 more. There's no 2x2 recipes that I'm aware of that aren't the ores, so we should be good. So let's do this, and let's get redstone and glass, and then we can do the last thing, which is getting everything set up. I'm going to be tweaking the system constantly throughout the series. This is going to be something that's going to stick around forever, but we should see broken ores in there. Appetite went there. I don't want the iron in there. Iron goes in here. And let's do, like, I don't know, the Sturgis quartz. Why not? Not going to be much rhyme or reason to all that stuff, but this should work. Now, the last thing we need to do, we're going to take the gravel out for right now, is we need to get the power set up. So I have 2 hardened energy frames. We're just going to come over here. Do something like this. We're going to put one here, one here. Input from the top. Input from the top. Output to both the sides. No, I don't want to do that. I want this. Let's make a tower. So input from the top, output to the bottom. This does need to output to both sides. And then we just put the leadstone. And then the last step is we will grab our solar panel, not 1, we'll grab the solar panel 2. And everything is powered. So this should be getting power to everything else. And like I said, I'm going to replace these guys. So let's actually break both of these. What is it I need? So I need more copper. I need ores. So, but I also need a little bit of redstone. So what I will go ahead and do is do this. We're going to put fortune and speed in both the gravel and the dust. But for right now, everything's going to go there. I'm going to, off camera, get a bunch of trees, fill this out and get it all organized, and work towards getting the 2 pulverizers. Actually, we need gravel, sand, yeah, 2 more pulverizers. And then eventually we'll get 6 pulverizers in total. And this section will change a little bit, but not much. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Just let all this stuff start working. And we do have some quests that we can look at real quick. I don't want to go too much longer, but we do have in Tinker Toys Platinum. So we have shiny tools. Claim a reward. We get another piece of platinum, and that unlocked Alamite, and yeah, we already had this one. So that unlocked Alamite. We need for Alamite iron, obsidian, and aluminum. So you know what? Let's go ahead and make that if we can. I don't know if we have any obsidian lying around. We do. One of the things that I want to do relatively soon. Also, we gotta go kill some sheep. Let's go kill some sheep, because that is also a quest. Believe in, not Sky Farm, Mob Hunter. Which we have these. So sheep slaughter. Oh, we already did that one. Never mind. Those sheep can live. But one of the things that I want to do relatively soon is go to the Nether. That's going to give us access to a lot of netherrack, which would be really nice. Before we go there, I do want to try to get a halfway decent hammer. Ugh, rain. And all that kind of fun stuff. But these will hold, I believe if you shift click them, Oh, the drawers will hold how much? So the normal ones will hold 32 stacks. The double drawers will hold 8 stacks, so that's a lot. More than we need right now. Eventually, we're going to replace this with an ME system. Or rather, this will probably be just the interface, but we've got to do a lot to get into ME. But we have molten alumite. We need probably a little bit more aluminum. And iron. Let's just throw in a bunch. It's probably the aluminum, but no. I have no idea. Ratios are really, really difficult. But anyways, we get the right cast. We can go ahead and get the alumite. And let's make sure that the book knows about it. And we have alumite. Next is ardite. Ardite we need to either go to the nether and get, or we can get it through sifting. Alright, so that worked. So I'm going to clean up the ores. I'm going to get more ores. I'm going to get more pulverizers, 2 more pulverizers for now. So the iron ore dust is going to be something that goes over here, but this is working pretty much how I wanted it to. We just got to get everything out of this chest and into here, and get more power and all that fun stuff. So I've got some work to do off camera, but next time we will get into probably some more quests and maybe go to the nether. I don't know about that one. We'll see about that. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!